Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Tech Talk Show with me, Kazim. It's not news anymore that Microsoft has shown tremendous support for open source technologies over the past couple of years. Linux operating system is an example of such open source projects that Microsoft over the couple of years now have contributed to. And this support has made Linux as an operating system a first-class citizen on Azure. Today in this episode, I'll be talking to you about WSL2. So let's dive in. So what is WSL2? WSL2 stands for Windows Subsystem for Linux. WSL2 is not new. It has been around for some time. In fact, it was released as part of Windows 10 back in 2020 as an upgrade to the previous WSL version 1. You know, if you like to run Linux on your PC, the options that you have is to either install it as a virtual machine on your system running Hyper-V or VMware Workstation, or you have it as a dual boot on your PC. However, with WSL2, you don't have to do that. Essentially, WSL2 is a Windows feature that makes it possible for developers and other computer folks to run Linux seamlessly on their system without the hassle of having a separate dual boot or having a separate VM. So the best part is, if you're using Windows, you gain access to all the full functionalities of Linux operating system. And if you're also a Linux user, WSL2 gives you access to all your favorite Linux tools. So in a nutshell, WSL2 gives you the Linux kernel on your Windows operating system, saving you the time and eliminating the need for you to have to reboot the system in the case of a dual boot or switching between virtual machines. Additionally, if you're interested in learning Linux, then setting up WSL2 on your system is going to be super helpful because it makes the process of learning Linux a very easy one. Now, let me show you how to run WSL2 on your Windows machine. Please note that this can be installed on Windows 10 or later versions, and you don't need to have the Pro edition of Windows operating system to use WSL2. It works perfectly fine with the Home edition as well. There are two features of Windows that you need to install. One is the virtual machine platform, and the second is the Windows Subsystem for Linux. So go to your control panel and navigate to Programs and Features. Click on Turn Windows Features on or off. So if I scroll down, you will see Virtual Machine Platform, and the second is Windows Subsystem for Linux. So be sure to install these two. It will prompt you for a system reboot, so please restart your system for the changes to take effect after you've installed those two features. After these two features have been installed, please head over to Windows Store and you can search for a Linux flavor of your choice. I'm going to look up Ubuntu. So select your preferred Ubuntu distribution. Click on Get. So it's going to take some time to download the Ubuntu Linux distribution. After the download process is complete, it's going to then prompt us to have it installed on our system. Alright, it has now completed the installation and is prompting us to create a user account. So I'm going to go right ahead and create a user account for this Linux operating system. And by the way, this user account doesn't have to be the same username as your Windows username. Let's try that again. How about I use Kazim? Alright, now it's asking me for a password. I'll put in a valid password. And let's confirm the password. The password doesn't match. Let's try that again. As you can see here, our installation is now successful and you can start playing with your Linux commands. For example, if I wish to view my current working directory, so I can type pwd for that. And my current working directory right now is Kazim. I can use ls to list the content of a directory. So at the moment, the Kazim directory is blank. So now by having WSL2 installed, you're able to have quick access to your Linux shell to carry out your Linux related tasks. I've closed it right now, and if you'd like to relaunch it, you can go back to your Windows Store and click on Open. Or if you want, you can also open it from PowerShell. So as you can see here, I'm in my PowerShell prompt. So if I would like to switch to WSL2, I can type in WSL. Awesome. And from here, once again, I can start to type in my Linux commands. All right, that's it for this episode, folks. I hope you find it informative. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share if you find it helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.